Okay, let's do this a lot quicker. I only gave myself like 4 minutes by deleting all that. So, okay, make this as quick as possible. Interview was released last night for streaming. Movie theaters, I'll talk about all that at the end. No, right before the spoilers. Quick note though, when this is going up, I'll be starting up most likely a live stream of Binding of Isaac on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/ or twitch.tv/ Monday between 9, of course. I'll probably put that in the description below. And so basically, sucky movie review because using phone camera, don't have an actual camera working, computer not working. Anyways, I spent about a minute on intro. No, I need to make this quick. I have 15 minutes to film this. Okay, so movie review, go. Okay, phase 1, quick review. 8 out of 10 stars, good. It'd be good to pay to go view in the movies. I feel like my experience was kind of not as good because I watched it on the TV rather than on the huge movie screen. Anyways, it's still worth it. Definitely worth it. If you want to pay to go see in the movie theaters, pay $6, rent it. View it with your friends or view it by yourself, doesn't really matter. It was good. Definitely worth it. Hilarious. More in-depth review. It did a very good job of mixing the plot line that I had with the comedy in the movie. And this is going to be a spoiler-free-ish or spoiler-free type review. So, basically, it's simple formula, basically gather from the trailer. Basically, I just watched the trailer. The comedy in that is essentially the comedy you'll be getting in the movie, except a lot more comedy. I love comedy. I love to laugh. I love things that are funny. That's like, honestly, for Christmas, you don't need to buy me like a toy or anything. If you buy me like, I don't know, like a DVD, like a whole bunch of funny movies, 2 or 3 funny movies, I would prefer that to like 2 or 3 video games, depending what games they would be. Anyways, so I love comedy, and I'm giving it a 10. That's pretty good considering I'm not a very generous rater. Almost everything I rate gets like a 6 or a 7. So 8 out of 10 would probably be equal to about a 9.3 on most other people's scales, which is a random number I just made up. So yeah. Anyways, okay, and I have, I rushed through that way quickly. This is gonna be a short video. I didn't expect it to be this short. Anyways, before I go on to the spoiler part of the review, which is, what spoilers are you gonna, it's a simple formula. There's not much to be spoiled. It's like, what's gonna be spoiled? Anyways, I was going to talk about something. Oh yeah, about the whole news factor of this. I'm going to make this quick. So basically, in case you don't know, today's Christmas Day. It's about 10 a.m. I am like dead tired. I've been up a long time, and I feel like I'm going to pass out right now. That's why I'm pacing. It's keeping me awake. So basically, last night about 6, 7, 8. Central Standard Time, which is like probably what. So if we're going to 7 Central Standard Time, that would be 5 Pacific Time, 6, no, not 6, 8 Eastern Time, then 1 a.m. UK time. The interview was released for streaming for like $6 to rent, and I think that was also in HD. So Christmas party I was at, they were like, hey, let's watch it. We watched it. It was good, as I've previously established. Sorry, tired. Okay, and I'm kicking around. Okay, so I would also, if you want to watch it, you can stream it. You can go to the movies. Good luck finding a movie that's showing it. as of last night, closest movie theater that is showing it is 31 minutes away from basically where I live. And that's like a whole different county. There's like I'm right next to a mall and a movie theater, and like minutes from like 3 or 4 other ones, and none of them are showing it. And they're like different chains as well. So yeah, not a lot are showing it. But I haven't heard of any bombings going on, so I doubt that's actually happening. I will check the news though, because I am curious. I feel like some random person might bomb 1 or 2, but I don't think anything's big's gonna happen. Otherwise, I would have heard about it already, I think. I'll double check the news in a minute. And I'm 6 minutes in. Doing it on time. Okay. Interview, mini review. Also, if you're willing to wait a week to save some money, select movie theaters from the chain. I think it's Imagine. I think with an E and 7I at the beginning. Select theaters are gonna be showing it starting on New Year's Eve for a week. Free, completely free. First come, first serve on your tickets. Honestly, a free showing of the interview in the movie theater is pretty good. You do have that whole wait a week and get there early, which means there's probably gonna be some long lines. I don't know. If there was one nearby, I might consider it, but I don't think there's one nearby. Plus, I've already seen it. Anyways, spoiler part of the review. That took a lot longer than I planned on it to. And let's make this slower, I guess. So basically, it starts off relatively. Watch the trailer, you'll get to start off. Seth Rogen and James Franco have the interview show. James Franco interviews celebrities, basically. Seth Rogen's the producer. So Seth Rogen decides he wants to do more real, political, important news interviews, because basically none of the other interview journalists take him seriously. So James Franco is like, he finds out that Kim Jong-un is a fan of their show, so they set up an interview with Kim Jong-un. Then before they leave, the CIA goes up to them and is like, kill him. So they decide to kill him, obviously. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a movie. So they go to kill him, and they go to North Korea, and like they meet with Kim Jong-un. They are there a couple of days before they're supposed to have the interview and kill him. How they're supposed to kill him, which once again I said it's gonna have some spoilers, so yeah, go ahead. Spoilers. How they plan on killing him is supposed to be an adhesive poison thing, like you attach it to your hand, so when they shake hands with him, it gives them poison that takes enough time for them to leave the country for it to take effect. But in the end, what ends up happening, after, a series of things happens, obviously comedy filled, because it is a comedy movie, they decide, or what ends up happening is, they decide to, which actually is I found it very good plotting. Basically, the movie does a good job of humanizing and ridiculing Kim Jong-un at the same time, which is very odd to kind of have a movie make fun of somebody, but in making fun of them, make them seem human, which sounds a lot less odd than it is. Yeah, it really does. It also sounds very weird. Anyways, it does a good job of doing that by basically what they decide to do is, instead of killing him, without, of course, the CIA really being talked to about this, they decide, instead of killing him, they're going to make the people see him rather than as a god or supreme leader, considering that's what they view him as, to kind of view him as a human. But, of course, in doing that, because the interview is supposed to be scripted by North Korea. They had a script written out. That's why they had the whole poison thing, poison him, he'll die when you've left. you know, US can deny everything, because honestly, we're the US. We love to deny everything. If you don't believe me, go look at any news article about a leak in the CIA, the NSA, the FBI. We love to deny stuff. Honestly, who knows how much of it is true? I don't care. Really, I've kind of given up caring about US liars. I don't care anymore. Anyways, so that happened. Where was I? I was on the plot point. And then of course, they do that by coming up with their own interview questions. After which, they decide to, after which Kim Jong-un attempts to kill James Franco, and then they run away, and then Kim Jong-un follows him in a helicopter, and then he's about to launch nukes, and then they blow him up. Then movie ends. Well, actually, there's a kind of like a mini epilogue. It's an interesting end. I like how they ended it. It seems a lot less like a comedy movie and more like a movie. Well, actually, no, correction. It seems a lot less like how a lot of the comedy movies nowadays are, and a lot more like what a comedy movie should be like. Because what comedy movies are, I was about to say, it seems less like a comedy movie and more like a movie with comedy in it. But that's not true at all. It is a comedy movie. The problem is, comedy movies nowadays are just movies with comedy in them. Instead of having the comedy as like a huge thing about the movie, it's just kind of like, here's a movie, we've set up the plot line, then after we wrote the script, we decided, let's add comedy. In other words, a lot of comedy movies these days aren't that good. And by that I mean, I don't know. I actually don't think I've seen any comedy movies from the last couple of years. I'm out of it right now, and I have like 3 minutes left. Okay. So basically, it's very good. It's a good comedy movie. It feels like what a comedy movie should feel like. It's basically, it feels like, instead of how I was saying, you know, they wrote the script and were like, okay, now let's make a comedy movie. It seems like what it was from the start. They were like, okay, this is gonna be comedy, this is gonna be funny. We'll write the jokes and the plot line at the same time. We'll script it to be a comedy movie, not script it to be a movie and add in the comedy. It's like combined. You can't, honestly, I feel like if you took away the movie aspect from this and just made comedy, I don't know how that would be possible, but if you did that, I feel like it would still be, or I feel like it would make it worse. At the same time, if you remove the comedy, it would make it worse. They complement each other well, the movie aspect and comedy aspect. A lot of comedy movies nowadays, it's like, if you took out the comedy, it'd be better. Or if you just, like, a lot of comedy movies nowadays, it's like, the comedy kind of took away from it. It should have just been a serious movie, or it was too serious. It should have just been flat out comedy. This is a very good mixture of both. It has seriousness without even seeming like it does. It's just very comedic, which is good, because it's a comedy movie. Anyways, okay, considering I just started coming up with stuff off the top of my head, trust me, this is gonna be the only one that's like so poorly made. The next couple ones will be good. I'm working on at least getting away to film, and then I can edit it on my computer when it starts going faster. When I get my new one, which is gonna be in like 2 months. I want to make videos again. It's fun making videos. Anyways, I think I've addressed everything I wanted to say. Quick reminder. First, if you made it this far, good job. If you first off, in order to make it this far, you know, I don't even know what I'm about. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I'll be live streaming probably for the next hour. or two before I knock out. Playing some Isaac. Failing at Isaac, should I say. Because I need to unlock some better items, I swear. Anyways, I'm gonna leave it to 9, in case you have not noticed. And I am out of here. Peace out.